Captain's log. Still no idea of the stardate. Scotty has locked himself in his drinks cabinet and is refusing to come out until I tell him Welshie wasn't a better character than him. I have refused so far because when he's not tinkering with the engines, they actually seem to work. Our mission today is to review the second Star Trek film, The Wrath of Khan. To that end, we are en route to a meeting with the USS Reliant. According to Starfleet Command, there's someone on board that ship who knows a thing or two about this film. Mr. Spock, what can you tell us about this film? The second Star Trek film is where the silver screen series really finds its feet. By the end of the first film, everyone is clearly comfortable in their roles on the new sets, and everyone knows what they're doing. Yes, getting the first film made was quite a battle, and the end result shows that to some extent, but now the battle is over, and this is, in essence, a victory lap. The story revives an antagonist from the original TV show and rebuilds him into a cunning man out for revenge on Kirk. It's a very personal conflict for both Kirk and Khan, and that instantly grounds the film in a way that the previous outing could never quite manage. The story is streamlined and far more focused, which works brilliantly, and we get a sense that the whole thing is all about this one conflict. We don't spend half the film being expected to gaze in awe at the special effects. We get straight to the point. That's not to say there aren't any special effects, and plenty of recycled footage from the original film, to keep costs down. But everything is very obviously put in place solely to tell a good story. It makes for a much better film. The uniforms are also improved this time round. These red jacket uniforms are the best ones for the original series cast. They look more like an actual uniform, rather than the onesies that everyone was wearing in the previous outing for some reason. Last time, the crew looked like they'd just emerged from a deep sleep unit. This time, they look like they're ready for action. Action is what we get too, but not in a way a blockbuster sci-fi fan might be expecting. Kirk and Khan battle with their wits far more than they do with phasers. It's a game of chess with them. Each is trying to maneuver the other into a corner, so he can gain the upper hand. It's the way two smart men with grudges could be expected to actually satisfy their grievances, and it plays out well. While Kirk has always had the reputation of being a gung-ho action hero, there are many times in the original series where he used his brain to solve problems, so it's good to see this side of him getting a chance to shine on the big screen. In that respect, the superhuman Khan is the perfect foe to pit him against. It's mind against mind, for very high stakes. That's not to say other people don't get a chance to shine in this as well, of course. While most of the crew are relegated to bit parts against the main story, something that sadly happens to both the original and Next Generation crews in every single film outing, we do get a very good storyline for Spock. I quite agree. He begins as a teacher, training cadets to take command, and instructing them on the fact that for many Starfleet captains, there will always be a situation you simply can't get out of. He teaches them they must face death if they want to be in Starfleet, and sometimes that means making the ultimate sacrifice. Spock is a man of his word, and he demonstrates that in this film, with the famous ending showing he's not all talk and no action. He's willing to make the sacrifices he expects of others. It also gives his friendship with Kirk and his trust of McCoy despite their butting heads for decades a chance to take center stage. Kirk, Spock and McCoy are the eternal trio, always together and always capable of battling whatever foes they come across, as long as they are together. Well, almost always. It's a fitting end to a film about the consequences of your past actions coming home to roost. I've seen many people online comment about how this film shows Kirk and Spock aren't all that dissimilar, as the emotional and action-oriented Kirk takes the cerebral route to solving problems, while the always cerebral Spock takes action to solve his problems this time round. Both win, but both have to pay a heavy price for stepping out of their usual roles. It's an interesting point, and I think it works very well. It all leads up to a wonderful and very emotional end to the film. Shatner's best acting as Kirk is done during his final speech, and the film will leave you with a solid emotional experience that is unmatched in the rest of the Star Trek film series. Captain, we are being hailed by the Reliant. on screen. Hello, Captain. Khan! Do you have to do that every time I meet you? Yes! Okay, fine. Can I get on with my part of the review now? Please do. That's not to say the film is entirely perfect, of course. The brain slugs that turn Chekhov into an unwilling pawn of Khan are a terrible idea that really only seems to be here to get Khan onto a spaceship quickly, and there would have been far better ways to do it, to be honest. Especially since the Starfleet officers he meets don't know he was there, so he had the element of surprise. The idea of Khan having been dumped on a nice planet that turned bad was a great one, but the long conversation talking about which planet was which and how Starfleet got the planets confused was nonsensical and just makes Starfleet's sensors look like they can't tell one planet from another. Were these two planets they were confused over exactly the same size, at exactly the same distance from their star? Did Starfleet not take one look at the star and think, hey, that's changed since the last survey? Was that bridge crew asleep at the wheel? Come on, they should have been better than this. The plot should have had Starfleet officers on the ground because they were surveying the planet after the change to the star had altered its biome, with them then getting ambushed by Khan and his crew. The confusion and the mind slugs were totally unnecessary. Also, Khan is too trusting at the end of the film. Kirk was obviously stalling for time, and Khan never calls him on it. That never sat right with me. Aside from these issues, though, the film is excellent, and I'm always very happy to give it a rewatch, so I have no hesitation in giving this film 4 out of 5 phases. If you liked today's video, please consider supporting me on Patreon. And an extra special thanks goes out to Chief89 and Tepic. Thank you.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of today's episode. Thank you all for coming. And we'll see you all next time for the question of TWOK.
Thanks for coming all.
That was a good review. That was an awesome review. I loved it. Although
I forgot the bit about Khan.
Yes.
So I think you did a great job. I clapped for you. I was like going, yay.
Oh, thank you.
That was good.
Okay, let's see.
Take care, all. Bye-bye. We'll see you next week.
So anyway, joining Zoe Cook Robinson is Mikey, and joining T Dowd is Jay. So let's bring up the scoreboard and look at our team names today.
I love this.
I do love the scoreboard. Right.
It's like playing an old Star Trek game from a card.
Okay, so Zoe Cook Robinson and Mikey are the Reliant, and T Dowd and Jay are the Mutara Nebula. So these are team names. Both teams so far are in null point, and let's see how we're going to get on. Let's remove that. Yeah. So let's see who's with us in the chats. We have with us, obviously Mike is in the chats there. We have Patrick Furlong. Sorry, yeah, I know you came in and joined us earlier. Unfortunately, we already had a full panel at that point, but we do thank you for coming in anyway, Patrick. Who else we got?
To Enterprise, beamed down a birthday cake to Sir Patrick.
John DeMarco says greetings to John DeMarco. Jay Aldridge, hello Jay, good to see you. In fact, he's here with us today on the panel. Who else? I think that's. Oh yeah, okay. We go. So we got the Random Menace. Good to see you, Random Menace. Greetings from the future. Greetings to the future from the past. Eric Sonder says, "Jill and true to you too." Gorilla's random thoughts. What the fuck happened? QOT started on time. Yes, we decided to change things up and start on time today.
Dropping the F-bomb right at the start of the show. My goodness.
Simon Higgins.
Welcome
Dear
to
Lord, there's
Question
been
and Trek After Dark.
Simon Higgins says, "Dear Lord, Simon Higgins says, "Dear Lord, there's been a
Were
temporal
you trying to
rift."
say something there, Conti?
It's a good job I'm not on camera, so you can't see what I'm doing with my fingers. Anyway,
Well, hey.
dear Lord, there's been a temporal
Go
rift
ahead,
which
go
threw
ahead,
Robinson
Conti.
back in
I mean,
time
come
about
on.
an hour or something. There can be no other explanation for QT going live and being on time. We are always on time, just never the right time.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. I'm a time lord. I know these things.
Oh, Captain, today is Patrick Furlong's 44th birthday, he said.
Oh, happy birthday, Edward. Sorry, Patrick, rather.
Happy birthday, Patrick.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
To you. You live in the zoo. You smell like a monkey and you act like one too.
Enough of that.
Yeah. I like that movie.
Classic.
Who else? Anyone know? Yeah, I think
I have
that's
a
pretty
great
much.
teammate. That's classic.
Space,
I love it.
Space Chicken says,
Gordy!
Gordy. Tell me he says, Conti. Oh, God. T Dow says, James. Oh, dear. Oh, right. I think that's pretty much everyone we've said hello to. Oh, James MC. James MC is on the chat. Welcome, James MC. Good to see you. And that's pretty much everyone. Okay, so we're going to get on. Oh, sorry. The reason I'm not on camera today is that I have the flu and I'm not feeling all that well. So I'm also under the duvets here in front of the camera, and I don't want people to see me half naked. So
no, that's for our OnlyFans.
We don't want to see that either.
we don't have an OnlyFans.
Yes,
but anyway,
we do. It's pictures of fans.
Yes. But anyway, so we're going to get on with round one. Round one consists of 10 questions. Each question is worth 1 point if answered correctly. If a team cannot provide an answer, they have the option of raising shields. That means then the question is posed to the opposite team. And if they get the answer right, they get the point. If they cannot answer, however, the team to whom the question was originally posed gets the point.
Hey.
So let's bring up the first question. Is T Down going first this week, I think?
I think it's actually Zoe,
so.
isn't it?
Is it?
I believe it is Zoe.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Also,
the Reliant should make the first move.
The Reliant will go first then. Okay.
The Robin Reliant. Tight corners, her speciality, it's not.
Whoa.
God.
Sorry.
Difficult, those people.
Since we had a new round, No, we haven't. And I'm not sure why I did that.
Do we have to erase that from our memories
Yeah,
for the brain cells?
Okay, let's try again.
Okay.
Jet Nerdy. This is false advertising. We're going to get done for plagiarism here. Plagiarism, whatever you call it.
But it is a wonderful show. Sorry I missed it yesterday.
So the Reliant goes first. Bring up the first question.
Hang on. You switched all the rounds on me. I
didn't switch anything. Round one.
You changed a different. You changed a different.
4 and 5.
Well, to test the later rounds, I had to advance the game, and I forgot to switch it back. All right.
You ready?
Good now.
Okay.
No.
Let's just say Jeopardy. The work's been done.
This is what happens when we start on time.
All right.
Yeah, it's not a good
It should
look
be
for
good now. You don't know what I go through on Sundays.
Brainy's been letting Wesley Crusher play with his technology again, haven't you?
Hey!
We should be good to go now.
Okay.
Gum, that was close.
Brave words. We've heard them before.
What book did Spock gift Admiral Kirk?
Oh.
Which
my
Where's
goodness.
Waldo was it?
You remember that one, Zoe? It was.
I just saw the
I think it
film
was by
about an hour
Milton.
and a half ago, and I can't remember the book. Oh my goodness!
You can raise shields.
It was quite a thick book. It was not the Kama Sutra, Simon.
Yeah, nice try, Simon.
Raise
Well, I
shields.
know it was by Milton, right? Milton wrote it. Was that right? It was a big. Oh, it was called The Best of Times, I believe. Yeah, The Best of Times.
Oh,
Yeah, that could work. Yeah,
Okay, that'll be
I'll
our
go
answer.
with that.
What was The Best of Times?
Are you sure about that? You don't want to
No.
raise shields?
No, because the other side was asking us to raise shields. Therefore, I think it's a bad idea to raise shields.
yeah. Don't. That's never a winning strategy.
Okay.
John
Thanks a
DeMarco
lot,
says
Dave.
it was really hard Star Trek questions.
Okay. And that's your final answer, is it?
Can I have a go? Even though it's
No.
not our point. Well, fine. Be that
We're
way.
going to go with Hold on. Hold on. The best of hang on. The best of times is something that's said in the film.
It's said from the book, yeah. But are we sure that it's the title of the book?
Which means it's a Charles Dickens book.
Yes.
It was the best of times. It was which one is that? The Tale of Two Cities?
Yes, Tale of Two Cities. That's it.
Go for it. Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens.
Tale of Two Titties. Okay. So, here we go.
Right.
What? Tale of Two Cities. Hello, is this thing on? Okay. Let's have a look at the answer, shall we?
Yay!
Yes!
Right.
Crap.
Good job.
Crap.
Hey, Zoe, I already gave you a high five. I know it's virtual, but
I'll drink to that.
Why? Charlie in the Chocolate Factory? Nice try.
So we've got some awesome answers here. Sam Higgins said the Kama Sutra. James MC said the Philosopher's Stone. John DeMarco said really hard Star Trek questions. Space Chicken says 50 Shades of Grey. The Book of Morons. I think he means the Book of Mormons. You're missing the M there. The Ancient and Worshipful Law of Gallifrey. It was Chicken Soup and How to Get Orion Slave Girl. Okay.
Yeah, that was it. That was it.
Book of Rassilon. Who else have we got? Warp Theory for Dummies. Starship Command for Dummies. Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. Okay.
Are we going to
Cool.
do the final question?
No, he wasn't.
No, I think they won. They won the game.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Okay,
goodness, we're on screen. My goodness. We haven't been on screen for ages.
Show's over. Thanks for coming. The Reliant won.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Next question is from Matara Nebula. What gift did Dr. McCoy give to Admiral Kirk?
Is this a trick question? I thought there were
He
two.
first gave him a
That's
Romulan
round
ale,
two.
and then he gave him a pair of glasses from the 18th or 19th century.
70s.
Well, the bottle of considering that they were sharing, that he was pouring him the drink from the rum and ale, I don't think the rum and ale was really a gift. I think we were just sharing
Then the
ale.
glasses, the eyeglasses, because Kirk said, "What is it? Klingon aphrodisiacs?"
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Simon's the penicillin for the rash.
Oh.
Alien birth control. Wow, you guys are very creative. Hello, Jennifer Kirk.
Oh yeah. Hi,
hello,
Jenny.
my lovely wife. Hello, Jen.
She asks, "Is Zoe losing yet?"
Hello, Jen.
No, she's actually winning.
See what I
Here
have to put
lately,
up with.
Zoe wins every game.
Not every game, most.
Okay, so let's. You want?
Look at the look on Captain Dowd's face there. It's like,
Sorry,
I'm
Captain.
going to speak
I
to you
think
after.
we're fairly even.
I would say it's fairly even.
Yeah, that's why it's such a fun game because you can never tell.
Pour you another glass of Rama and Ale, Captain T-Dog.
Well, I'm
This
happy
is
with the
salted
answer.
water.
But let's have a look anyway.
Okay.
Glasses, you are correct. It was eyeglasses. Well done.
I think it was both, actually. I just saw the film 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
I've seen it over 200 times.
My goodness.
Well, I can't make that boast.
Well,
Ooh,
I haven't seen it that many times.
no.
I guess it would
No,
have
I
been
haven't
very
seen that
cool
many
if it
times
had
either.
glasses, too.
At the theater again, but I missed it.
I'd love to see that at the theatre again.
Yes.
The Reliant Nebula. Okay, so that's 1-1. Next question is for the Reliant. So thinking caps on. They're only going to get harder from here. Let's bring up the next question. Which of the original series' main characters was not seen during the episode Space Seed, but Khan still recognizes?
Mm,
That was Chekhov.
Yeah,
That was
Pavel
Chekhov.
Chekhov.
Remember, yeah, Pavel Chekhov. We'll go with that.
because he doesn't arrive till season 2.
Let's have a look at your answer. You were right.
Sulu
Hikaru-
isn't in Space Seed either. Wow.
Oh, really?
empty
Well,
ship?
Yeah, he's not
He
even
was
on
not.
screen. He's not on the bridge. Yeah,
Did
he's not on the bridge in that one either.
Did you not read the email I sent back to you?
No, I didn't. No.
There could be any answers in here. Oh.
Well, that's the thing. You see, that's the thing. See, Jeff has integrity, so I know I can trust him.
That's a change of tune.
Well,
That is. That's
that
a compliment.
is.
Oh, I've
And
never-
I'm
I've
honored.
never-
I am honored.
I've never called Jeff a liar. I'll never call Jeff a liar or dishonest. But you know,
She's going to hit you up for a favor after this.
no.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
Am I back?
I might wind him up a little, but I'll never say he's dishonest. But anyway,
Yeah,
so
Simon,
next
Simon
question.
Keegan said
You're
disposable lens
Jay.
number 4.
Are you front as well?
I had to switch to my phone data because my Wi-Fi may go out. We got thunderstorms.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, dear.
stay safe.
I love
Yeah.
a good thunderstorm.
I do too.
I was
Especially during the
asking
day.
if y'all had heard that last thunderstorm. It literally jumped me out of my seat. It was so loud.
We don't tend to get weather that extreme here.
Well, see, I have a lightning rod right outside my window, and it usually gets hit.
Wow. We don't have that. We have a flagpole, which kind of counts as a lightning rod, but it's not really.
We've got 38 lightning rods around the top of the building that I live in.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
You should do that thing where you bury steel poles or whatever on the beach.
That's
and
what
then
they've done.
when they get hit by lightning, they fuse the glass below and create all these interesting sculptures of fused glass.
That's what they've done. They've put a lightning rod on top of the edge of the roof, and a metal thing goes all the way down into the ground.
Oh, Juniper. Well, you know I use the 3 seashells.
Anyway, next
Sure.
question, and it's for Matara Nebula. Who conducted the music for the movie?
James Horner.
Well, thank God for you. I never know stuff like that.
Are you sure it wasn't Colin and the Psycho Megas?
I thought it was Electric Light Orchestra myself.
That
I thought
would
it was
have been-
Murray Cole.
Electric Light Orchestra would have been cool.
I thought it was insert obscure musical reference here.
Ha!
Patrick Furlong
Love it.
says Queen.
Oh, I love Queen.
Yeah,
That would have been
Cool.
amazing.
Flash Gordon is like,
Come on. Ah.
Kirk, savior of the universe.
yeah,
It's better than Flash Gordon music. Flash,
He'll save every one of us.
You saved everyone.
No, we won't.
I thought that was brilliant music for that film.
It was great. I
Ben
loved it.
Nevis, who's big in Scotland. Oh, okay. Yes. Well, Danny Elfman.
Danny
Please.
Elfman. Spice Girls.
You know,
Oh,
I heard
God.
they're doing the music for the next June film.
Spice Girls.
Oh God, they're
sorry.
coming
Give it a
out with
second.
another
Give it
movie.
a second.
There we are.
That first movie sucked.
Oh,
The Spice Girls will be doing the next June film.
yeah. He's a miracle.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
Oh, Spice Girls.
Coffee
Yeah.
ice cream, please.
Finally, she gets it. Like, oh my
James
goodness.
Spice melange. Yeah. Okay. Oh God. Oh, shut up. I'm ill.
I love
I'm
that.
ill. Leave me alone. Everyone picking on me.
My God.
Next
No, I
question.
can do this.
Yet?
Oh, sorry. Answer.
Oh, wait.
Sorry. Who did you say it was?
James
Little
Horner.
Jackie Horner.
Little
You are
Jack
correct.
Horner.
Well done.
I thought they said Murray Gold.
No,
Oh, wait a minute. That was me. That was me.
James Horner.
Well
Okay.
done, Jay.
That's what I'm here for, Captain.
Okay. Next one is for the Reliant. Let's show them their one. What was the stardate logged by Savick during the Kobayashi Maru?
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, that's a hard one.
7130 is the date, the star date on the briefing about Genesis.
Lord. Mm.
I have to admit they are a little bit tougher this week.
Yeah, 7130 is the date on the Genesis briefing. So 7483 or something like that.
I'll give you a clue. I'll give you a clue. It's right at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, that doesn't help. What do you think, Mickey?
Oh, Mickey, you're so fine.
Well,
you're so
I
fine,
know it was. I know it was a star date. Did it start with a 7? Did it start with a 7, Zoe?
I think it will, yeah.
Thanks. That's weird.
Is that the answer you want to go with?
Maybe should we get Shields on that one? Because I don't know if we because I can't get it. It's not coming to me right now.
Yeah, I think raising shields might be the way forward.
Okay, so
Yeah.
But then we'll get all the questions that were meant for you.
Raise shields.
You're going to raise shields. Okay, let's raise shields.
I love that sound.
Okay, then, Matara Nebula. The question is, what was the star date logged by Savick at the beginning of the movie during the Kobayashi Maru?
Do you know, Jay? I disapprove of these questions.
Hello, foremost authority.
Disapprove, do you?
Gorillas. Come on.
Stardate 7. Everybody agrees on 7, so let's just say that. Stardate 7.
Stardate 8130.3.
That is surprisingly specific.
Well, that's what you're going for. Mine wasn't 7.
Nope. Nope.
Let's go with that then.
Okay.
7-11.
Let's have a look at the answer
What
then.
was your answer?
I'm sorry.
What was your answer?
My answer?
Yes.
My answer
What did
was.
you-
My answer was. What was my answer? Stardate
I don't know.
Stardate 8130.3.
We're all on tenterhooks here.
Yeah, we're all trying to figure out.
Are we ready for the answer?
The
Yeah,
suspension is
the
killing us.
answer, Yeah.
Tender
Yeah.
hooks.
Eighty-one
You got it.
30.3.
Will we
Yeah.
close?
Yes.
Well, only you could have done that, Jay. Between the two of us, because I'm rubbish at.
I've told you,
Here I am.
I've watched this thing so much. When we went to video stores and picked out a movie, it was my turn to pick a movie, and it was always a Star Trek movie.
Okay. Well,
That
next
was
question.
impressive.
The next question is now for the Reliant. So let's give them their question.
Okay.
What was the name of Khan's ship that was found on SETI Alpha 5?
The SS Botany
That
Bay.
was the Botany Bay. Yes, Botany
Ship
Bay.
Lollipop.
Wait a minute, but their ship wasn't found there. It was just a couple of storage containers, wasn't it?
No, it was part of the. It was
It was
well,
part of the ship.
part of the ship.
So-
It was still
part of the
the
rigging
ship
certainly was
was
there
there
because
too.
it had the name
crashed
on it.
the planet, or they set down on the planet. Yeah, Botany Bay, right, Zoe?
Yeah, Botany
Captain
Bay.
Terrell said
What's
it.
the news at?
It says the lollipop. She's a very good ship.
Yep.
Let's bring it up.
Yeah.
It says
So-
Botany Bay. Well done.
Certainly
Oh,
the belt
no.
buckle. Oh, for
Well done.
The
Voyager's
insurance write-off.
flying.
Damn, we
Flying
got to
in
get
reverse.
out of here.
The unknown red shirt. Spaceballs.
Love that movie.
Okay, so it's 3-3. Well done. We're doing all right so far.
We ain't
Now for
found
the-
crap.
Now for the next question, which is for Mutara Nebula. What did Kirk say he was allergic to?
Retneck.
Ret-
Retneck.
Retnex 5. Like Chanel number 5, but
I'm
Retnex
allergic to
number 5.
Retnox.
Okay, let's have a look at your answer. Sammy Higgins says tribbles. You are correct. It was Retinex 5. Well done.
Space Chicken suggests it was penicillin.
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 I love in this movie how Kirk all of a sudden just has a son, you know? It was just like, well, that came from nowhere.
Well,
Kind of
technically,
odds, I
Kirk
suppose.
says that he's allergic to retnex, which means all forms of retnex.
Random message condoms. I've got a funny story. I actually knew a guy who was allergic to condoms. He had to get special ones from He had to get special ones from the medical center. This was when I was in the army. I had to get special ones from the medical center on camp. Allergic to the lubricant.
I am actually allergic to medical latex.
That's a difficult one to be allergic
on.
to if you ever have to go to the hospital.
Anyway,
I had to give my mother shots, and I had to wear this glove that the nurses gave me. And when I pulled it off the next day, it was totally infected, my hand.
Oh,
Brexit.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway,
Kirk is not allergic to Brexit.
So my last comment where he
Ow.
said it's amazing how Kirk just had a son pop out of nowhere. Sam Higgins said, well, he didn't have a son for long. He was like, ooh.
Gosh.
I didn't like they killed David.
Yeah,
Blimey.
it seemed unnecessary.
Yeah,
But
kind
you
of
know,
like
Star Trek has a big thing about just randomly hiding family members until they're needed.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway,
Series 3.
next one is the Reliant. Next question is for the Reliant. Which Starfleet vessel was taken over by Khan?
Do you mean in this film or in general?
The booby prize.
In this movie.
In this film, the USS Reliant.
USS Reliant. Okay, let's have a look at your answer. Well done.
It shows the Voyager.
Ooh, 4-4.
That's just
Okay,
an animation.
I
Yeah,
think
I know.
I think it's one question each now, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So let's have the next question for the Matara Nebula. In Khan's book collection, which book did he have 2 copies of sitting on his bookshelf?
Oh Jesus! Would it be Moby Dick?
No.
Since he quoted that the whole.
Duplications for
I
fun
know
and
he
profit.
had the Bible. And he also had
Just for dummies.
yeah, something like that. He had the Bible. He had Moby Dick.
Random Menace says, how would a copy and paste for dummies?
The Martian by Andy Weir. Nice one. How to cook roadkill. How to not be a red shirt. Unfortunately, I am gorillas.
He had
How to cook sand, a survivor's guide.
Where is that?
He had Moby Dick.
Dune by Frank Herbert.
Oh,
That was so funny.
it was Paradise Lost. He had a statue regulating of something. He had the Inferno. He had Paradise Lost, Moby Dick, King Lear, the Holy Bible, and 2 of Paradise Lost. I think that's what it was. Paradise Lost.
My goodness, your memory.
Yeah, he's
Well,
got
sure
a
it
good
wasn't
memory.
Sort of some
It just
literotica
takes
called
me a while to
Paradise
get
Lost.
it.
How to go Captain Kirk by the Klingons. 1001 ways to cook criminals.
There you go.
So is that
Tripod
the
reproves.
version that's slightly narrower than the one
What
I've
is
got?
that? Tricol?
Anyway, let's have a look.
Okay, let's take a look.
Paradise
Paradise
Lost.
Lost. Okay.
Well
Yeah, I'd
done.
give it to them. Well done. That's by John Milton, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And the next one, the final question is for the Reliant. Let's show them their question. What was the number on the shuttle that brought Kirk to the Enterprise?
Oh,
I think it was number 5. I think it was
Admiral,
Shuttle
you should have
5.
told-
They
you
had it
should have
I
five.
had a
told
feeling
me.
it was 5 as well. Yeah, so we'll go with 5.
We'll go with
Shuttle
5.
5 is alive. Okay.
More input.
Come on.
Everyone loves short circuit. 05. Well
Zero
done.
five.
Oh, good memory, Zoe.
The same as the pod that took Kirk to the Enterprise in the motion picture. I think they only
What?
had one.
Well, actually, they used a lot of they reused a lot of the shots in the second movie,
it's
and that was
reused
one
footage.
of them. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, they
So-
reused that one. Had the 05. Yeah.
All right. So at the end of round 1, both teams have 5 points. And now we're going to go to round 2. Round 2 consists of 6 questions, each question requiring 2 answers. If a team cannot provide an answer or only one answer, the opposing team will have a chance to gain some extra points if they can answer them correctly. So the first question will be for the Matara Nebula.
All right.
Which two main characters met Kirk directly in front of the docking bay entrance as he entered the Enterprise?
Passport control.
That would be Spock and Savick.
All right, let's have a look.
In Torpedo 2.
Lieutenant Savick and Captain Spock. You are correct.
I rephrased that one because there were a lot of other people there, including Scotty.
But not in front of the door.
Yeah, that's why I rephrased it. Originally, I rephrased
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that part. Okay.
UK Border Agency. Okay.
Anyway, next question is
is
42.
Reliant.
It's coming up right after these messages.
Which character has a nephew serving in the engine room, and what was the nephew's rank?
Okay.
was a bit
that
round.
was Scotty's nephew,
Yeah.
and he was the rank of ensign, I believe.
Oh man,
He
I
was an
sent.
engineer, I know that, but he was working on the warp core.
I have a feeling he's not an ensign. He's like a crewman or something like that.
Crewman, yeah. Okay. But yeah, he was Scotty's nephew.
Yeah. Oh, I sent a question like this to the Admiral earlier on. Oh. You'd think I'd be able to remember this stuff for an hour, wouldn't you?
I know, yeah.
Menace says it was Chekhov. Rank Admiral.
Patrick Phillips says Sulu, and the rank was Commodore.
No. Well, we know it was Scotty's nephew. I got that much, Zoe. Can you remember his actual rank? Because I know he was in the engineering.
Who's
midshipman? He's a midshipman.
You are correct. Let's have a look at the answers.
Midshipman first class. Peter
Commander
Preston.
Montgomery, Scotty Scott, and midshipman first class. Well done.
I will take midshipman.
Yeah. Next question is for the Mutara Nebula.
Okay.
Which character do we find out had a son, and who was the mother?
Kirk had a son, and the mother was Dr. Carol Marcus.
Spock had a son, and the mother was McCoy.
Oh,
I wouldn't be surprised.
And that's why they argue all the time.
Because they're an old married.
Inhuman.
Okay, let's have a look. Admiral James T. Kirk and Dr. Carol Marcus.
Yep.
Fun fact, they used to call her Dr. Carol Mucus behind her back.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
That's what we're calling.
Where'd you find that?
Tonight.
In
That's
Naomi's Zeta canon?
It's what we're calling Naomi tonight, isn't it, Captain Flu?
Oh, fuck you. Anyway.
Whoa!
Lord forgive
Wow!
My goodness.
You know, it's one thing to hurl abuse at me when I'm well, but when I'm ill, you should be giving me sympathy. But no, it's fine. I don't mind.
I give you all the sympathy you want.
We
No,
only
it's
tease you
fine.
because we like you.
We're gonna, yeah, that's what they all say. We're going to go to the next question. That's for the USS Reliant. Jennifer says, shots fired. Shots fired. Which characters had sandworms implanted inside them?
I
Okay,
believe
well,
that
one of them
was
was Chekhov,
None
and
of
the other
them.
one was Terrell. Yeah, so Chekhov and Terrell.
yes, but the other one was, of course, Emperor Leto II, who became a
Kiss your mother with
reincarnation of
that
Shai
mouth.
Hulud.
Yeah, I've seen sandworms. They're not fitting in anybody's ears.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But they were also seen. They were also seen again in the TNG episode "Conspiracy."
Nice. Gives your
They
mother
were the
that
same.
now? That's just getting kinky there.
I don't believe the bluegills are
Oh
the same
my
as these green
lord!
ones.
Yeah, they kind of look
What?
like them.
Yeah,
Pretty
they
sure
look
the
the
bluegills
same.
aren't the same.
No, yeah.
I never thought of that.
So
Just ask
They're
the
not-
people on the Enigma. They'll tell you.
They're not the same.
okay, so yeah, we got Chekhov and Captain Terrell.
Okay, let's have a look then.
I think we'll need first names and shoe sizes.
Commander Pavel Chekhov and Captain Clark Terrell. Well done.
Thank you.
Yep.
Long live the fighters of Khan Noonien Singh. Yeah.
I just remember Khan saying in the movie, "Kill them, Terrell." Kill them.
You know, Khan's wife was supposed to be in the movie, but she was battling cancer.
Oh, the actress. Oh, I didn't
That's
know
a
that.
shame.
Was
Yeah.
unaware of that.
Yeah.
That's a real shame.
They said it in a video I saw on YouTube.
Oh, that's wow. Yeah, I didn't know.
Cancer sucks.
That one I've never heard.
Mike Myers was talking about it at a convention.
Wow.
Did you at least win?
No.
No.
That's
She
even
died
worse.
soon after.
That's
Oh.
cancer sucks.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we just lost a friend of ours. My wife's friend of 20 years, Marty, died of a stomach cancer.
Yeah.
That's a bad one. Sorry for
Yeah.
your loss,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
All right. Next question.
Or
I think it's Matara. Is it not Matara Nebula? I think it's Matara.
It
Yeah,
is.
yeah, Mutara.
Okay.
Which space station was commanded by Dr. Marcus, and what experiment was being conducted there?
Space Station Regular 1, and the experiment was the Genesis device.
I thought it was Space Lab regular one.
I believe it was Deep Space 4.
It may
and
be
the
Space
experiment
Lab
was how long
Regular
you can
1
hold
is
your
what
breath.
Uhura called it.
Right.
Space Lab
You
Regular
are correct. You gave the answers we were looking for.
But I always find you need the oven at least on regular 2 for anything to get hot.
1. Yes.
That's why. Well, that's why Dr. Marcus cooks so well, isn't it?
Can I cook or can I cook?
I think Uhura actually said Space
Tribbles?
Station Regular 1.
unbelievable.
Regular one. The Death Star and how to blow up planets.
And the last, I think this is the last question, is for the Reliant.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
All right.
Who is officially the captain of the Enterprise, and how did he die at the end of the movie?
Spoilers.
Good gracious, what a question.
Spoilers. The film is 43 years old. How can it be
You'll be telling
spoilers?
us the end of King Kong next, you git.
41.
Couldn't get the Vulcan
Well,
to
officially, the captain of the Enterprise was Spock, and he died by radiation poisoning because he was trying to
what kind of
help the
radiation?
warp core. So
You are absolutely correct on both counts. It was Captain Spock, and he died of radiation poisoning.
Yep.
I know Zoe's giving me a pat on the back.
Random Menace says death by Snoo Snoo. James MC says, I'll tell you on Tuesday. Very nice one, yeah. Enterprise B. I like it. Okay, at the end of round 2, both teams have 11 points. Okay, so both teams are doing well. We're now going to go into the infamous Riker round.
The infinite Riker round. We're here forever.
The infamous
I don't think I have that
round.
much time.
And both teams will be showing a distorted or a pixelated image of a character from the Star Trek: The Wrath of Khan, and they have to try and guess who it is. If they answer correctly, they gain 3 points. So here we go. First one is for the Matara Nebula.
Hold on.
Who is this?
Come on.
That's
He's in
Spock
the
as he's popping his clogs.
He's given the Vulcan salute in the radiation chamber.
The
Are
one
you
finger
sure?
salute.
No,
It could be that ensign at the beginning when Kirk comes to ship. It
Or
could be
didn't.
blowing the
So
whistle.
did you
Not that
really
far.
just give them one of the most famous and iconic images in the whole of cinema
Yeah.
history and ask who
This
the
was not
bloody
my
hell
idea.
it is?
Bye, babe.
Oh my goodness.
I got We're doing really well.
So, do you have a final answer?
Captain Spock.
Okay.
Singing, I will always love
What says
you.
I'm late. I demand you start over. I'm sorry, Thomas, but you're just a bit late.
Time
I'm
is
sorry,
relative.
Thomas.
And Thomas, we were on time, so our bad.
Yeah.
Well, I
We're
was here
always
an
on
hour
time.
before.
But anyway.
John DeMarco, I got here an hour before. I was like at 3:30 p.m.
Let's show him the answer, shall we?
Yeah,
We already know the answer.
yeah, there it is.
It was
Got it.
Captain
Oh my
Spock.
goodness.
Who saw that one coming?
Oh.
Eh?
And trust me.
Anyway.
Okay.
All right. Well done.
Do you
the
know
next-
that Michael? What was his name? The director, Mike.
Nicholas
Mike
Meyer.
Myers. Nicholas Meyer. Yeah, he had it in the script that Bones was going to say he's dead, Jim, but he switched it.
I've heard that story. I've heard that story before.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay. Well, anyway, next question is for the Reliant. Next image is for the Reliant.
Don't worry, the Reliant. This one's about as easy.
It says it started on time. You were all changelings.
Oh, that's easy.
Oh, that's
Who?
war. Isn't it?
I think that's Captain Terrell. What do you think, Zoe?
Yep. It's Captain
Yes,
Terrell.
it does remind me of Kubert.
Cubert.
Excuse me.
I have
I
no
love
idea
that
what Cubert is, but okay.
It's a video game that was out on the Atari 2600.
Oh, okay. Well,
Well,
anyway,
it was originally an arcade game.
Yeah, it's only one
Yeah,
of the
no.
most famous arcade
Yeah, no.
games ever, Naomi.
okay.
Love that
Sorry for not
arcade
being
game.
born in the 70s, like, you know.
It's from the
Well,
80s.
I was born in the
80s.
70s.
It's from the friggin' 80s.
Yeah.
Yes, but I was born
Wow.
in 82. I didn't actually start playing video games until 88.
Good grief, youngins.
Yeah, my first computer system was an Amiga 500.
What?
Mine was
Oh my
Atari
goodness.
2600.
Mine was an Atari 400.
Mine was
Had
what was it?
16K RAM.
400. 400.
My first one was a
They had a
All right, I
computer
heard.
line.
console.
Is that after the 2600 or something?
They had a computer line in addition to their video game line.
They
Oh, I
did.
This
didn't know
was
that.
a computer. This was a
78?
computer.
Oh, okay. I never knew that.
79, the first two came out. The
Right.
400 and the 800.
Mm,
Oh my god.
okay.
Okay. Well, anyway, let's have a look at the answer. They say it's Captain Terrell. You were correct. It was Captain Terrell. Well done.
I want that chair.
3 points to them. And at the end of round 3, both teams have 14 points. Well, nothing's getting past you lot today, are they? All right. Random Many says it could be a tampon after fulfilling its duty. Disgusting.
So why didn't you put it on screen?
Oh, God. Anyway, so now we're going to go into round 4. Round 4 is where each team member gets to ask the other team a question. If the other team gets it right, the other team gets it right, they gain a point. If, however, they get it wrong, they lose a point. So,
What? This
Yes.
is brand new.
yes, it is.
I don't like this.
Yes, well, don't worry, you're going to like it even less in the next round. So,
Who goes
So if
first?
they get it right, they get a point. If they get it wrong, they lose a point. Okay.
yep. Okay, so I believe The Mutara Nebula goes first. Who would you?
Would you like to go first, Mr. Aldridge?
All right. What was the name of Khan's helmsman?
That was Joaquin.
I'll go with that.
Joaquin.
I thought that was a hard one.
Honestly, I don't even remember his name being mentioned. The fact that anyone knows this, I'm amazed.
I think
Always
he said
had
that as he
pronouncing
died.
his name.
It's not even in the director's
Got that
cut.
right? Did we get
Yes,
that
it
right,
is.
Joaquin? Yeah, Joaquin.
I think as he
Yes, it
dies,
is.
he says he'll revenge.
When he
avenge.
takes that piece of the ship that fell on him and throws it away, he bends down and he says his name.
I don't remember that bit. Okay.
I read somewhere that actor figured he should be in the star credits, and then he ended up not, and then he was told no, and then he wasn't in the credits at all.
I know that was stupid.
Was it true though?
Yes.
Oh heavens,
My God.
that's kind of wank if he was a speaking part and everything.
Now I don't know if it's his name is in the director's cut, but the VCR tape that I had of Star Trek II did not have him in the credits at the end.
But he does return. He does, however, return as another character in Star Trek: The Next Generation season 1.
Right.
As
He
a
plays
dealer.
Sobe in Symbiosis,
No.
taking
Yeah.
advantage of a
Very
planet
good.
of space
Very good.
junkies.
Yeah, that was a good
So
episode.
did we get the point, Captain? Or Admiral?
Yeah.
Briggs?
You too.
Sorry, hold on. It's not
Dang
working.
it.
Oh, it's working now.
Yay!
Yay. Okay. Well done.
All right, Zoe.
All right.
Give them a really hard one. Go ahead. Go ahead, Zoe. Give them a hard one.
Bring it on.
So I'm going first. I was going to offer you the chance.
You have a question prepared,
Mickey?
Mikey?
You want me to do it? Okay.
No, I'm offering. If you want to go first, that's fine.
No, you go ahead, Zoe. Ask the question. Ask a question of them. You go first.
Zoe, do
Ladies
as
first.
you're told.
Look at Hans.
Wow.
Okay. I'm going to ask a difficult one for you because I want to see whether you know it. Other than Chekhov, who else on the USS Reliant served on the USS Enterprise?
Commander Kyle.
Give him the point.
And that's my final answer.
I really hoped you didn't know.
By the way,
Oh,
it's the
I
real
see.
Commander Kyle.
Real Commander
Yes,
Kyle,
the real Commander
not Asian Kyle.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
I loved his goatee.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so they get the point, right? Yeah.
They get the
point.
I
I
should have
never
asked
realized-
the other one I had. Oh, I should have asked the other question.
okay. Well, anyway, let's have a look. Let's get points up there. Damn, this is a
Crispy
close
back.
game today. This is a
Well,
really
this
close
is
game.
such a famous movie, well-loved movie. It's no surprise they're both doing very well.
The best movie out of all Star Trek. The second is
Next
Star
week-
Trek V.
Next week we've got one of the best. Next week we're doing one of the best Star Trek movies, and that's Star Trek 3: Spock's Brain. So yeah,
I'm
That is
unfamiliar
not
with that
Spock's
one.
brain.
That never gets old, that.
I may not be here for that one on account of the fact that I don't want to have to watch Star Trek 3 again for research.
Brain and brain. What is brain?
Why not, Zoe?
Brain? What is Brain?
The search for Spock, which is actually the third film. I
in
don't
fact,
know
we
what
can't do
name
next
it's
week
on,
because T Dowd won't be available because he's traveling.
Don't worry, I've got him.
I think Star
I
Trek
can
3
do it
is
alone.
given a lot of flack. It's not a bad film. It's just not as good
No,
as
it's
the one
not.
before it or the one after it.
I
problem is,
adore Star Trek 3.
the
The
thing is,
search
well,
for Spock.
I mean, when I think about it, it actually makes a lot more sense that they kept the villain as a Romulan rather than some throwaway Klingon character. Yeah,
It was going to be a Romulan ship, but then they turned around and said, "No, let's do Klingon."
Klingons are more marketable in the 80s.
well,
Klingons
the
are
bird
better
of
than
prey,
Romulans.
but that was the first time they ever saw.
You
a
are so
Klingon
correct,
bird of
John.
prey. Yeah.
Yes,
What do you
What do you
say?
say?
I like that. It's revenge for all the arguments.
He said it's revenge for all the arguments Conti lost.
I don't lose arguments. I've never lost an argument in my life.
He just misplaces
See?
them.
See?
Oh,
Like I said
misplaced it.
yesterday, if everybody would take the same phrase that I do, there'd be no wars or anything. I am never wrong.
Well,
Okay.
shall we
Okay.
Which
continue?
question
Next
is
question.
I
Go ahead.
believe it's over to me because Jay
Yeah.
asked
Yes.
his. Okay,
Yes.
so
Weak question.
from Lieutenant Savick, we learned that the Vulcan word for human is this.
Oh. That may be a good one.
I'm trying to pronounce it in my head, Zoe. Is it like Ploma or something like that? Like Hula.
I will go with
Hula.
what you're saying because I can remember this scene from when I saw it earlier on, but I cannot remember what they said.
This is for those of you out there with visual memories because that's when they actually use. I could not find a version of this with subtitles, so this was the only subtitling we got. Is when they were speaking Vulcan or Vulcanese. So what did you say? Poo, Mikey?
Mikey?
Or Mickey? Is it
Right.
Mikey or Mickey?
You got from it. Do you remember, Zoe?
Sorry, you broke up a little bit. Could you repeat that?
I keep getting this Ploma or some kind of word that she said that sounded like human. Or hula or something like that.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Hula?
Okay.
Hula
Like
hoop?
Could
hula,
you say it again?
hula. Like
Say it again, but
hula,
this time with feeling.
Well, that
hula,
wouldn't be Vulcan.
hula. I'm
Say
trying to
it like a
remember
Vulcan
a
then.
thing here. I'm trying to put the visual brain in there, and I can't remember Vulcan speech. Like, jeez,
It's easy.
it's human, like hula. So we'll go with that. We'll go with that, Zoe.
Yep.
Okay.
Nope.
If I'm hearing Mikey, who's so fine he blows my mind. I don't think it's close enough.
It's Kuman.
It's Kumin.
It's Kumin.
Mm-hmm.
Komihn.
Cumin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kumin.
Oh, Kumin.
It's a warm
Okay.
spice.
Coming.
All right.
Welcome to Question of Track After Dark.
Oh, yes, darling.
That's not
Okay.
rude. It is a warm spice.
No, what Captain Naomi said
I
was
didn't get that.
coming.
Oh,
So,
dear.
welcome to Question of Track After Dark.
Now we
I
know
wonder if
why
it's
you're
green.
looking at an avatar and not the real person.
If you were
Well,
to
that was a
call
great question, guys.
0900 1701 Track Chat, then you too can find out the Vulcan word for all kinds of dirty, dirty things.
There is a
That's
Vulcan dictionary on
0900
the internet.
1701 Track Chat. Call now.
Give me that number again, darling.
Okay, so
Oh
I guess
my.
they got the point because they think I didn't come too close to that.
Now you lost the point.
Oh, I lost the point. I'm sorry.
It happens.
What do you mean, John? Nobody's perfect.
Okay.
Love that.
Oh,
Okay. I have I hope I'm correct on this, but I've got a really good question for you guys.
Go for
All
it.
right. So as okay, now listen. Okay, now as the Enterprise is pulling away, there's a lot of things that Khan does say, but there is 3 specific words he says at the very end because he thinks, because he knows they're not going to get away, but of course they do. So what were those 3 words he said?
Ooh.
Do you mean like his last words?
Yeah, like his last words. I believe there was at
Who?
least 4. Yeah, there was at least 4 words that he said that I remember explicitly. Khan.
Khan.
Con.
Khan.
Khan.
Yeah.
He
Well, it
said.
was
He said.
with my breath I spit at thee, or something like that.
I spit at thee.
From hell's something
Heart.
or other. Yeah, I
Take
something.
my last breath.
Okay.
And then with
I'm
my
not,
breath I spit at thee.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at
That's
spit.
from Moby
I'm
Dick.
looking at the other thing he said. There was one other thing he said besides spit.
Swallow?
Would you know what it is?
I'm thinking.
I'm sorry, that wasn't me. That was my evil brother, Frank.
Well, is that your evil brother D-Towed?
I'm not sure this is a fair question because he has several phrases he says all together, one after the next.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember, Admiral, the last 4 words he said that I recall. I believe he said, "I stab at thee." He said, "I stab at thee." That was when
from hell's heart.
He says something else after that.
He does.
From hell's heart, I stab at thee.
Hell's fire.
Can you come up with another question? Can you come up?
For hate's sake, I spit my last breath at thee.
Can I ask you to come up with a different question?
Yes. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to come up.
His last line is no, you can't get away. From hell's heart, I stab at thee. For hate's sake, I spit my last breath at thee.
Yes.
And
that's his last line.
Yeah, no spitting. Rude people do that.
If you don't have a question, I do have some spares.
All right, go ahead. You
Are
say
you sure?
the question, then go ahead, Zoe.
If you
only
if you don't have one.
I really don't have one right off the top of my head.
Fair enough.
Go ahead.
Okay. In that case, where's it gone? What is the prefix code of the USS Reliant?
163009, I think. Yeah, what of the Robin Reliant?
Of the Reliant, no.
It wasn't the Reliant you wanted?
Of the Reliant.
It's the Reliant, but that's not the code.
Okay. You take a stab.
A
stab at the.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry.
I remember. This is the only number I memorized because I knew it was going to be asked.
I'm running the scene in my head. Just give me 1 second.
16309. 16309. I say it's 16309, baby. It's 16309.
I believe we're giving Jay a second.
Now, what did you say, T?
I said 16309. I said 16309.
Oh, I thought you said 17309. Yeah,
No,
16309 is the right answer. I'm sorry.
It's the only number I've ever memorized because I felt sure it would be on this quiz today.
Well,
yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
It is on this quiz today.
But I thought it would come from Naomi because she enjoys these.
I apologize, T.
I thought
What
it was
do
a 6-digit code. Is it a 6-digit code? I thought it was 163709.
No, it's 5 digits. 16309. I
Yep.
thought T Dowd said 17.
Okay.
And that single is available on iTunes. I just sing 16309 over and over again, so
So
I
we
don't
got
forget it.
we got that one right. Well,
Okay, yeah,
Conti,
they got that one right.
T
Did they,
Dowd got it
Zoe?
right.
Yeah, okay.
I'm known as
All right.
the other Conti.
That was a good question, though, Zoe.
It
But
wasn't
nobody
good
ever,
enough. That's
but
the
people
problem.
put a U in instead of the O.
So I try to get it. So,
Oh,
Naomi, are you there?
cut to
I'm still
Naomi.
here. Are we ready?
Oh.
Do we have an answer finally?
Cut to
It's
Naomi.
they
Got the right
answered.
answer.
well, how was that
16309.
score? How was that scored then, Admiral?
Cool.
So,
Finally.
excuse me.
Okay, well, at the end of this round, the Reliant have 14
Simon
points,
Higgins.
but in the lead is now the Mutara Nebula, and they're 2 points ahead with 16 points. Well done. All right, and now we're going to come up to the final round of the show, round 5, where it's no longer the countdown round, rather complete the quotes. Quite
We could
simply,
still do the countdown round.
no. So anyway, basically, by complete the quote, we will show a quote with a missing word, and the team to whom this the quote is presented will have to put in the correct answer for a point. For a bonus
Right.
point, they have to tell us who said it, as well as actually doing their best impression of that character saying this quote. So
boy.
here we go. Who's first?
Should
Mutara
be
Nebula?
Mutara Nebula.
No, we just did that one.
Okay.
When you answered the
16309.
question, but it's your turn.
Yes. Okay.
It was
So
the Reliance turn to ask the question.
Oh, I lost it. I lost the chat.
I thought you
Anyway.
bring up the question.
right, we're just
So I
bring it
wouldn't
up.
answer my own question.
Oh God, this is gonna be here forever. Isn't it? Oh God.
Can
Help.
it take any
We
more,
give
Captain?
we give the question.
Available on iTunes for 163 and 9 cents.
I don't understand. What do we give a question?
No,
No,
we're
no,
gonna
you're
give you
gonna-
we're gonna show you a quote with a missing word, and you have to try and complete the quote. And for a bonus point, you have to tell us who
Can you put the fan on?
the quote is
Yeah,
from.
but what
And
I'm
give you-
saying is it's
No, we
Reliance
give
turn
you-
because
No,
we
no.
just answered 16309.
Right,
No.
yes.
It was Reliance turn last time. They asked you the question. Now it's your turn.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
You're going to
got
be
you.
asked
I'm
the
sorry.
question this time.
I'm
Right.
ignorant.
yeah, because we answered. Yeah.
Okay, anyway, so the first one is for the Mutara Nebula.
Ow.
And is T-Dowd back?
Oh, who cares? Anyway, first question.
What?
Favoritism, I see.
What?
Well, I guess as first officer, I take over the ship.
It's all right. He didn't hear me. I love you, T Dowd. I always will.
You have a funny way of showing it.
Oh, shut up, woman.
Don't worry, Zoe. You're his first love.
Wow.
Everybody knows.
Sorry.
Wow.
I'm getting all mixed up now.
Are we ready
First
now?
quote, please.
It's all right. I'm here for comic
Lord.
relief.
Something you can. What?
Oh, there are so many things we
Give
could
me
say here.
a second.
This is an
Something you
opportunity
can-
for question
Something
and
you
track
can-
after dark.
Something
I have-
you
By the way,
can-
all quotes are from Star Trek: The Wrath of Khan. Something
Yes.
you can.
And I had to fix this one.
How? Oh, be quiet.
You could have fixed it by putting more words in it. I have something you can.
Something you can.
Oh, 16309.
Oh God.
I needed to put it to music or I wouldn't remember. Something you can.
Sammy Higgins says treat with penicillin, Jim.
And notice it's a question.
A question.
Yes.
Something.
Oh, something you can. Something you can.
It's a
Fix
question.
something.
Yeah, there's a question mark on the end of that quote.
Something you can transplant? Carol Marcus.
Correct. That's 2 points. Well done.
Yes. Carol Marcus to her team.
Yeah, there it is.
Thank goodness for you, Jay.
That's 2 points.
Okay.
Well done. Okay, next quote is for the Reliant. Let's see if you get this one. Something, the bridge.
That's easy.
It's not your turn.
I know that.
Clean the bridge.
It's not your turn either.
Captain Kirk to the random dudes that shouldn't even have been there, technically, because it is a military operation. Clear the bridge.
I was thinking
And
clear the
then,
bridge. Yes.
and then,
clear the
and
bridge.
then, cue music, and the music that follows when he says that sentence is dun 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 dun. It's brilliant, absolutely. When that score comes on, it just they're getting ready for action.
And I
But
believe
you are
to do it in the correct way to get the bonus point, we have to do it in
Yeah.
the
That
Captain
other one
Kirk
was
voice.
hard.
So,
Clear
the
the bridge.
bridge.
Kirk. Yeah. That's when he was getting ready to input the prefix code.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah.
So it's 2 points to you guys. Well done.
Yay.
Clear the bridge because these pants are coming off.
Clear the bridge. My girdle.
You nearly made me choke.
My girdle's killing me. Oh, that's good.
Oh Lord.
Oh,
Y'all gonna
build the
kill me.
bridge?
Next quote is for the Midara Nebula.
Oh,
Holy crap.
crap.
Something.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh.
Heavens.
Botany Bay? Botany Bay? Oh no. Check off.
You are correct. Well done. 2
Well
points.
done, you, Jay.
Nicely done. Nicely done, Jay. Nicely done.
Botany Bay? Botany Bay?
I was about to steal that question.
I'm glad.
Oh,
You didn't
I'm
get it.
glad
I
you
would
were here,
have.
Jay. and
we
I'm
got
glad
to
you
get
won.
out of here.
So awesome.
Damn.
All right, awesome. So 20. So Matara Nebula now had 20 points, and the final quote is for the Reliant. Let's see how well they do with this one. Can I?
Can I cook or can't I? Can I cook or can't I? Carol Marcus.
And in
Can
her
I
voice,
touch
it would
this,
be,
or
can I
can't I?
cook or can't I? I can't do it, Carol Marcus's voice. So I'm doing this as quick and as a strange a voice as I can in the hope that it'll be funny enough.
Oh, come on. Everyone can do Carol Marcus. Can I cook or can't I?
Can't I?
2 points. Well done.
16309.
See, now it sounds like you keep remembering those old.
I'm going to remember that from now on. 16309.
Call for sex chat.
Oh my.
Oh dear.
At least I tried to cover the idea and called it Trek Chat, not Sex Chat.
Yeah, now you've made it weird.
Yeah.
Thanks,
She
Joey.
always does.
Anyway,
So,
at the end.
Chat with the extension 16309, and you too can talk to very reliant cam girls.
Anyway, at the end of today's show, the Tara Nebula has 20 points, and the Reliant is just behind with 18. And yeah,
Where are we going? Where they went? Suppose they went nowhere. Then this will be your big chance to get away from it all.
Oh, nice.
That's a good one.
Very witty.
That was good.
I
That was
got
worth
the
losing
little
for.
Simon
from,
Higgins says
the action.
he was good at making things weird.
Hey, don't tell them about what happened. We promised never to speak about it.
Yes, don't worry. I've got rid of the lube and strap on. Anyway,
Oh, before we go, is that my camera? What I'd like to dedicate tonight's win, and indeed tonight's game, to a very wonderful young, well, not so young lad. He's getting older by the year. Gordon's son, who just turned 14 today.
happy birthday to Gordon's son.
Happy
I
birthday.
won't give his name out on live telly, but you know who he is, Gordon, I hope. And
This is live?
yeah.
Wait a minute.
So happy birthday, young Mr. Oh, I shouldn't probably say his last name either.
I believe
Gordon-
we
to
call him
Gordon
Ryan
Space
Son.
Chicken
Wingman.
Junior. There we go. Become Space
Yeah,
Chicken Junior.
I believe
Gordon-
his
Gordon-
nickname is
yeah.
Wingman because he's with Space Chicken.
Ah, okay. Yes.
Aha.
Anyway,
So
happy
we get-
birthday to you. I hope you had a wonderful day out.
Absolutely.
Happy birthday to you. Squash tomatoes and stew. Bread and butter in the gutter. Happy birthday to you.
Toot toot.
And many
Oh, my
more.
Yeah.
I
Happy
had a
birthday,
birthday
mate.
once, many, many moons ago. About 41 years ago, I was
Galaxy
born.
far, far away.
Wow, I don't know if it was a
John.
galaxy far
Thank
away,
you.
but it was, yeah,
Goodbye,
but probably the size of a
everybody.
galaxy by now. Anyway, well, thank you all for coming tonight. We hope you all had fun. Please tune in next, in fact, week after next, because T Dowd won't be here. So yes, in 2 weeks' time, we will be back with another episode. And thank you all for coming. And hopefully I'll be hopefully I won't have the flu anymore either.
Right.
Yeah, I
Good
think
night.
it's about 2 weeks, so you should be over it.
I think this is like half COVID, half flu, but yeah. Good night.
Good night.
Night.
LLAP.
everyone.